Hey everyone. Getting a job in your field right after graduation is harder than ever. Take it from me, I was working restaurant jobs 2 years after graduating. That was until I started applying for internships. One of those was for here at Prepr, where I had to submit a project for the Industry Future Challenge to be considered. At first I thought it was a lot of work for just an application, but I'm so glad I did it. Not only did I get chosen for a full-time summer internship here at Prepr as a digital producer, where I continued to develop my skills and made plenty of connections, I actually ended up getting hired here at Prepr in the end. So I wanted to take some time to talk to the fellow participants of the IFC Challenge who ended up getting an internship at Prepr. This is how my fellow colleagues leveraged their skills to kickstart their careers.
Because I saw the ad for a job at Prepr, like a summer internship, and it was for AI programming, so it really interested me. So I did it, and good thing I did.
I got an email from Prepr that in order to get the job, which was a job that I really wanted to get, you have to do a challenge. Apparently it got a few people impressed and I got the internship.
Originally, I just wanted to basically get some experience, get just something for my resume, try to win a challenge or whatever, because there's good take away from it. I can get good experience from doing the challenge, but as well, if I do somehow winning, I can, do some internships during the summer. So that's essentially why I decided to do the challenge.
So Spaces allows you to see how busy the amenities in the hotels are, so you can better schedule your time, and also it provides the management team with the resources to better service you, and people get to leave their comments, so the management gets to know exactly what works, what doesn't work. It gives a better experience for all users all around, actually. If you think.
What I came up with was basically the project Dr. Snap, which helps connect patients with doctors nearby, so you wouldn't have to. So you would actually be able to see reviews from doctors, make sure that the doctor you're actually going to go to is knowledgeable enough and that you can trust that doctor, and other patients have good experience with that doctor.
Challenge title is called Lead the Way. It's basically like an itinerary traveling app. What if I have an app where I can just type in all the places that I'm going to, and then they can just automatically give me some cool recommendations of places I can visit, and as well as, basically auto-compiling like a schedule for me.
My project was called Unearthed, and that was basically a mobile app that encourages people to engage in mindful shopping when it comes to their food. So the idea was being able to scan a product label and get the most important details when it comes to their food. So things like whether it was produced sustainably, what kind of company produced it and their own practices, and whether or not it was a product that the app recommended.
See, I'm new to Canada, so I don't know any doctors around. There are so many people like me that just travel somewhere and they don't know anyone there. So how can they find a good, knowledgeable doctor nearby that they can trust and who has a good history with their patients?
I'm an avid traveler. I like to travel a lot. And oftentimes, when I do try to travel, I found myself spending a whole lot of time researching on where to go, how long it takes to go to somewhere, how long it takes for someone to spend at certain places. Because I want to make sure when I do go to these places within a span of 2 weeks, I want to get the most out of it. So there's a lot of planning going on. And making the schedule actually takes way longer than one would think.
When I'm making any project, I like to think about whether it would actually be something I'd use myself. So when I'm shopping, I'm the type of person who likes to read labels, but oftentimes when you're looking at labels, it doesn't give you the full story behind the product.
Yeah, I used only front-end design. So basically I just came up with the idea in my head, sketched it on my iPad, and then just designed it using HTML, CSS, and a little bit of JavaScript to just bring it to life.
It was mainly web development. I had to create a mock page for what the website would look like. HTML, CSS, I used a little bit of JavaScript because most of the stuff were just basically front end. There was not much back-end work involved. So, web development is definitely something that was very important.
For this project, I did use a couple wireframing apps. So what I used was mainly Figma to design everything. But other than that, I did engage in some user research, some visual design, So various areas of my field.
100%. I would really want to see this idea comes through. I was even thinking about like how could we do it, because the technology for it is already out there. I'm not reinventing the wheel. Yeah, I would definitely like to work in that industry.
I mean, the idea I came up with was actually a great idea. If like at one point I have like some free time, I might actually follow this idea and see if other people have not like maybe implemented it, and if they haven't, maybe I'll do something about it myself.
I'm definitely interested in pursuing further and developing this project and taking it to the next level. Maybe somewhere down the line in the future, someone might actually find it helpful. So that would be pretty cool.
Right now, I'm still building my portfolio, so this is the only project I have in retail, but I'd be open to exploring other ones in the future. And maybe down the line, when I'm more comfortable with my skills and my knowledge in the field, then I could pursue something more on my own.
I liked it. It really helped me think a lot, and the result was me getting the internship. So that was great.
I got an internship. There's that. The thing is, it made me believe that, yeah, my work actually does impress some other people as well. I was really new to this. I had barely 5 or 6 projects in my portfolio that were not even mentionable. So yeah, it was kind of cool to know that somebody else actually liked what I did.
Landed me a pretty cool experience at Prepr, summer intern experience, met a lot of cool people. The workflow, just basically how everything goes. It's a lot more like teamwork and team bonding experience going on, something that I haven't seen a lot in some of the other places that I've worked at.
So after submitting this challenge, luckily I was able to secure the internship at Prepr, and over the summer I did work with the team for a couple of months and was able to further develop my strengths in the UX field.
I know starting your career can be stressful, but I hope this video gave you motivation. Leverage your skills and put in the time and effort, and the opportunities will come. Here at Prepr, we're always running internship programs, such as our Future Upskilling Network, which registry is open right now. And if you missed that, it's okay. Just follow us along on our social platforms, because we're always going to have plenty of opportunities for you to kickstart your career.